Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Actually, for a player like Juice, who's done much better from the head of the game. So yeah, Xiaoxu getting himself a lead as a player who is very good in this individual lead. Feels like it's exactly what RA won.
And that's a good use of that level 6 spike to do some scary things. Early Dragon goes the way of XBY. And I can now once again talk about StarCraft because Flash is back.
That's true. I thought it was matchups. Right now, he's learning the matchups again, and you know, he's gonna like have to relearn them again. Juice might just die here. Has all out. Might try and use Xiao to get towards his turret. Gonna get the
Oh no! Misses the ult. Has to back away. Walks back into it. I have so many questions about that. Unfortunate Xiao Hao.
Gets hit by the Q3 and he gets dragged back. So it's not like he walks back, he just gets CC'd on the turret. He flashes out, but he's already got the tower aggro on him.
Yeah, it was when he flashed out, I thought he'd already gotten out of the turret shot, but no, there was one flying at that point. XPY, though, in danger, being burned down, gets a shield up. There's Daisy. Another Q comes on through. Remember, Juice, though, in a dangerous, the equalizer comes on down and burns him down. A return for the earlier failed dive could prove problematic here. Xiao Hao backs away. Q3 now stacked. Go anywhere there as the Interpro strikes used on the wave.
So Juice getting that first kill means that he is now pretty much even with Xiao Hao. That's a huge thing. We were talking about how Juice
will be doing just fine at abusing that, but 2 dragons over to RNG is a solid macro point to be able to work around from
anyway, central bot side dive.
The bot side dive might be coming on through. You're absolutely right. Teleport onto Daisy to make sure they can get on down here. Vikla left out to dry a little bit here. Still has the flash, still has the Valkyrie, but not really any mana. Will be dragged all out and goes on down.
Takes a fair commitment. Juice teleports
off. Of course, the gold lead individually for the Rumble isn't that extreme because it was Juice that picked up the kill down there. The problem is, as you said, this turret is all but dead. A couple more autos would do it. Tangyuan, the Ivern behind, clears out most of the way, but still not enough to stop the turret going down.
Yeah, goal is can they reach those carries and stop them from team fighting?
One Fong chunked to half HP and the barrier burned. Herald summoned down towards the bot lane as Xiaoxu gets on in and will try and use it as a battering ram. It's a battle Herald. Huge knockups on so many people. Fong kills off Dway on that Nautilus down already, but the damage back is brutal as in goes the Rumble and the rest of the damage from RA. RNG on blinking health bars. A 1-for-1, but they cannot stand to contest the dragon.
Yeah, we could get as excited as we want about the Herald battle tank, but it didn't lead to kills. It gets them the dragon, though, and that's the prize that they were looking for. RNG, they're teleporting in because they don't want to give this up, and Xiao is on so low HP, he might be forced to back off.
And now the HP bar advantage that RA did have is mitigated immediately. Double TPs come on free, and RNG claims sole point regardless.
We got so excited for RA in that team fight. Get themselves ahead with grubs. That's not great. Now, yes, if they do win a fight, they get to go through. That's a big combo.
XPY's gone, taken out in the jungle as they were trying to give some coverage to Tangyuan, shoving in the top lane. Bullet time comes on through, and that's a kill to assume. They love that. RNG is going to really suffer into a bullet time. Xiao Hao was tasked with face checking. Look at the flank from potentially from Vikla for some serious DPS. The turnaround is okay. Bullet time on Y1. He doesn't quite get the kill. Will still get XBY in the backline though. And now Juice is teleporting in, but immediately has to back away.
You can see that the Buster Shot very nearly killed Dre as well, but not quite. So it's going to be just that 1 for none. The Summoner spells blown by RNG as well, particularly that teleport, very, very powerful. So that's going to be 6 grubs taking down that mid lane turret. This is the bonus of the grubs as well. We talked about it being great for getting early gold because you can cross map. But when you win fights, towers up. Tangyuan, something like that. It's like a, I don't know. Look, folks, we're trying our best now, but it's a kind of dumpling. Dragons coming up. It's that soul point. Less dumplings, more dragons.
That this would be a bit better than a dumpling, I think, for all that dim sum are some of the best things ever. Down to about 3/4 HP. Dragon resets. RNG know this could well be their moment to win. Zenith Blade just wide way, backing away from some of the damage. RNG backing into a choke point can be so risky versus that Rumble.
Okay, let's see how much value the Daisy gets. Daisy walking up. He's going to eat that Sedrani passive, though, and it's just immediately gone. XBY misusing his ultimate. Now, suddenly, they don't have that. I wonder he's trying to get engaged.
Danger. Solar Flare comes on through, but down goes the Leon over the wall. One doing a lot of work. Knocked up by the depth charge. Dway will back away. We'll have that Warmog's passive to heal on up as Juice steps on forwards. Dragon still being started. Down to half HP. Sejuani goes wide. Bullet time across 3. XBY backs out of it. Dragon secured. XBY couldn't walk through the bullet time to stay alive. Juice using the footwork to try and stay safe. Has to flash on out. Just out of range of the depth charge. Over the wall. Goes Xiaoshu burning people down. Tang Yuan flashing out but does not stay alive. As the Ignite claims his life, Huan Feng has to flash. As the Harpoons begin to slow, Juice gets a Pathmaker, gets a decent all-out, gets a Zoom as he face-checks the tower.
So it means they get 1, which means that maybe Baron isn't a threat, especially with the HP bars being so low. But RNG, they don't get themselves that soul point. They lose themselves a couple of kills. They might be able to follow on for 1 more. They'll be able to stop the resets coming through from Rare Adam at the very least. But RNG, that could have been a game-winning moment for them. Instead, it had themselves some big item power points. However, I really look now to assume
hang on,
that's a good hook.
XBY as well. Bullet time afterwards goes across so many members. XBY is just looking at an X marks the spot and crossing his eyes as he's put in the dirt. Juice tries to go into the backline, but he's 1 versus 3 and unfortunately just doesn't have enough in the tank. That's 4 members dead. To the Baron we go. Rare Atom finding that rarest of things in League of Legends, a clean team fight.
XBY gets hooked out from the middle of the pack somehow. He gets caught out, and the Ivern does not ever want to be the one who is the cause of that pick. Juice does a decent job trying to cancel out that bullet time, but it's too late. The damage is done, and RA find themselves their 1 combo they've really...
Rare Adam about 7,000, a 3rd item for this misfortune. It's getting pretty dicey, Al.
But it is. Daisy used to face shape that brush. Again, the Daisy usage hasn't been awesome here from XBY, and that'll be something which we keep probably having to revisit in this one. He's now down 2,500 gold, and yes, Ivern can fall behind in certain matchups against the Sejuani. Not really where you want to be expecting that one, so... Alright, feels like they've walked away with a fun game for them, where they've managed to just about make the hard way.
Alright,
yeah, he's having a fun game.
Over the tanks go. They get a root down onto Iowandi, who really does not want these. He's going to back away a little bit. The depth charge comes on through, and a bullet time finishes what the rest of the team started. I don't think that bull party was one that Leona wanted to be invited to.
Iowandi also having a struggle in this game. 0 and 4, struggling to make the big engages. Not really been determining many of the fights in their favor. Instead, kind of just throwing gold over to the enemy team. Gotta feel sad for Juice. Juice has ended up doing a lot of work for RNG on that top side, but can't really do enough when his jungle support have been very, very difficult. He's also gonna get taken down now. All that work means nothing.
Yeah, and this misfortune at 3 items against a team that's far behind is doing so much work. Hell, you got a 3-item Corki on top of that. Everybody burns. Mention the rumble by that point. The damage is well and truly online for RA as Xiaoshu actually left behind a little bit here, but turns around the DPS, gets over the wall because his Buster shot it out. The equalizer from downtown leaves Iowandi out to dry. He's burned to a crisp. Tang Yuan is kept alive, but at the sacrifice of his support, I do not blame Iowandi for that one.
Yeah, Iowandi kind of just walks in to die again, respawns, dies, and I think the Nexus will be going with it this time.
Yeah, Rare Atom, after a close enough early game and a dodgy fight around Soul Point, smashed the rest of the game, and the damage just comes on through.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say.
Okay.
See you on the next one.